Okay, so we want to do 10.4 number 37, which asks how far apart are 0, 0 and the point minus square root of 2 and square root of 7. How do I do that?
Put it in a distance formula.
Okay, yeah. I could stick this in the distance formula, or what were you doing earlier, Bella? How were you doing this earlier?
There wasn't any radicals, or
yeah, there weren't any radicals, but what did you do?
I graphed it and I used the Pythagorean theorem.
Cool. Yeah, that would be another perfectly valid option. You guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a little bit weird to graph these,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But we could do that. Which one do you want to do? Do you want to do the Pythagorean theorem, or do you want to do the distance formula?
Distance formula.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're actually the same thing, or at least they'll give you the same answer.
Right.
So the distance formula says d equals
Square root of x2 minus square root minus
okay. So
then you just plug it in.
yeah, I just need to feed this stuff in there, right?
Yeah.
So maybe I should identify some stuff. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know, what do you want to call this one?
X1.
And this one?
X2. Or by 2.
Better call that one Y1, right? These are XY pairs. And this is the first one. So that makes this one the second one, right? And then you just take this stuff and cram it into the formula.
2 minus 7.
Right? So let's see.
Over all square root.
I should be able to say, okay, the D is the square root, and then there will be stuff squared plus stuff squared.
Correct.
What goes in the pieces?
Negative square, or negative square root of 2.
So I got negative root 2 minus 0,
Yeah.
and root 7 minus 0.
Yeah. That's where I stopped.
Oh.
Well, you could just.
Okay, so what's, if you have square root of 2 things and then you take away 0 of them,
I'm gonna write this one.
you still have square root of 2 things, right?
Okay.
Take away 0 doesn't do anything, right?
Yeah, and you can just get rid of the radicals because you have a square.
Okay, almost. So I would like to say I can just kind
That's
of
because you have a negative.
cross the radicals out, but what do you get when you square negative root 2?
You get positive.
Positive 2?
Yeah.
Positive. That's square root.
So I get 2, right?
Plus 7.
That's just-
Plus 7,
Which, thank goodness, equals
Yeah, I didn't see that.
which is something I know how to square root, right? So I get distance is 3.
Yeah. Okay, much better.
If you were going to draw a picture for this one, and I personally would do this just because I can't remember the distance formula to save my life. I don't really know how big root 2 is, right?
It's half of
Like
I don't know. It's someplace between 1 and 2, right?
yeah.
Okay, so I want to go over someplace between 1 and 2. So here's 1, here's 2. I don't know. Maybe it's in there. Right?
Right.
Then I want to go up root 7. So how big's root 7? Yeah, it's between 3 and 4. So I'm just going to go, all right, there's 3 and 4, so maybe root 7's like in here.
And then 0, 0.
And then, yeah, so there's one dot, right?
Yeah.
That's at my second point, and the other dot's right here.
Correct.
And now I just want to know how long is this side and how long is this side. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean this one's square root of 7 long, right? I'm just reading that off the tick mark that I put on there. And this one is square root of 2 long. Right, I don't care about the minus because I'm just wondering how long is it.
And that's what you
Yeah.
use with that.
And then I not just add them
You
together,
square them and then
square them and then add them together.
And then
And you'll get the same thing, right? Remember, this distance formula is not magic. If you don't remember this whole business, just draw the picture and do the Pythagorean theorem to it. To be honest, I didn't remember this until like the third time I taught recalculus. I just did this every time. It worked. So it's not even any slower. Questions, concerns? Okay.